Hello, a pleasure to come your way with the morning business news updates. Now, the Ghana cedi could stabilize strongly against the US dollar in the coming months. The projection is based on the expected inflows from the cocoa loan syndication and Eurobond inflows. But what could be the impact of this on the cost of living and the economy? George Rafi has more.
Barring any last-minute challenge, about $3 billion could hit the Bank of Ghana's account before the end of this month. The inflows from the Eurobond could bring in a little over $700 million. Now, even if you take away the $400 million that government is planning to use to clear the 2007 Eurobond that will mature next year, there'll still be $300 million that will be left, whilst about $1.8 billion could come in from the cocoa loan syndicate. These inflows could increase the Bank of Ghana's reserves to a little over $8 billion. This is because as of June this year, the Bank of Ghana's reserves stood at $5.2 billion. As of today, you may need about 3 Ghana cedis 95 pesos to get $1 from a commercial bank. For some analysts, if the Bank of Ghana releases a fraction of these funds onto the market, or even the news alone could stop the practice where people go out and demand dollars when they don't actually need it because of fear the cedi will depreciate. So, what will a stable Ghana cedi mean to you? Well, it could reduce your cost of living or operations if you own a business. It could impact on the utility tariffs that you pay, transport fares, and prices of petroleum products. Well, for government, it could reduce the amount of money it has set aside for payments of foreign loans, a development that could help government make some savings to deal with other infrastructure projects. According to the supplementary budget, government may have to set aside 10.5 billion cedis to take care of interest payments.
And that was a business desk report by George Rafi. Now, the Statistical Service says a favorable inflation outlook will largely depend on a stable Ghana cedi. Latest figures released by the service show that the general price levels of goods and services for the month of August went up marginally, increasing the inflation rate to 16.9%. Again, George Rafi.
According to the Ghana Statistical Service, the increase was mainly due to the rise in the cost of education and mortgage prices. This resulted in the year-on-year inflation rate going up marginally to 16.9%. However, with the country getting into the harvest season, many were expecting the price levels to decline. But acting government statistician Philomena Nyako says the increase in the non-food group was higher than the food group, resulting in the marginal hike in inflation rate. There are fears that this could be a sign of a pickup in inflation rate levels, which could impact negatively on government's end-of-year inflation target. For some, it could be an indication that inflation could be trending upwards in the coming months, a development that could impact negatively on your investments and savings. But acting government statistician Philomena Nyako says all these things would depend on how the Ghana cedi performs in the coming weeks.
And that's all in business for the morning. Do join me again at midday for more business updates. My name is Emmanuel Apuaji Riafi.